Yes, we're live.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Good evening. Monday night, we asked you one question. What do you want to become known for? So tonight, we're going to take your answer and
Yes.
actually build around it. You ready?
Yes.
So, because deciding what you want to become known for is one thing, but creating the content that teaches people to associate you with it is another whole thing. And by the time we're finished tonight, you're going to have the whole map that shows you exactly what to do and how to do that.
And I'm going to start by challenging some very common content advice. Are y'all
Mm,
ready?
mm,
See, you've probably been told choose your content pillars, pick three, pick four, pick five things you can talk about. And then there's nothing automatically wrong with the content pillars. But
mm,
here's where that can break down for you. If all those topics are pulling in different directions, you haven't necessarily created a strategy. You may have simply created more directions for your audience to go. And then you post consistently, but people still don't know what to remember you for. So
mm,
tonight we're going to give you we're not giving you more topics. We're helping you create something stronger, which is a center. Okay?
mm. Yes. And if you were with us on Monday, I want you to pull your answers out. You had one answer, pull it out. And if you weren't, answer it now. So just finish this sentence. I want to become known for fill in the blank.
Mm.
Now, not every service you offer, not everything you want to share that you've ever learned, not every part of who you are, who your mama is, who your grandchild, not all that. What it is the idea, the belief, the problem, the transformation, or the area of expertise that you want people to think about when they're associating with your name. Write that word down.
Yes. Now, before we build anything new, we need to look at what's already happening. And
Mm.
that's what redesign really means. We diagnose first. So pull up your last 10 pieces of content, and I already did that, and ask if someone only saw these 10 pieces of content, would they know what I want to become known for?
Hmm.
And if you think about that, don't explain your post, don't defend them, don't tell yourself what you meant to post about. Just look at the evidence. What is it showing you? That's the question.
That's a good question. Yes. Yes. So um, give yourself one, give yourself one of these three ratings. Is it real clear? Means my content consistently points towards what I want to become known for. Is it mixed? Some of
Mm.
it does and some of it doesn't, but I'm moving in a lot of different directions. Or is it scattered? Looking at it honestly, I don't think someone would really know what I'm doing, and there's no shame in mixed or scattered. That's why we're here. We're here to really get it clear. So you can't redesign what you're unwilling to see. Now that part.
Oh, absolutely true. So let's talk about the mistake we don't want you all to make. Not tonight, not tomorrow, not the next day. See, you decide, I want to become known for this. And then you think, so I have to talk about the exact same thing every day. And no, you don't. So here's what you need to know. You do not need a new message every day. You only need different doors into the same message. So say that with me, okay? Same message,
Different door.
different door. And that's the foundation for the known for content map. Let
Mm.
me share my screen really quickly because this is so good. Okay. Can you see this? Can you see the screen, Teresa? Or
I know. Yes, that's good. I saw that. Yeah.
all right, so imagine you have a circle in the middle of your page. Maybe it's a blank page. And inside that circle, what I want to become known for. That's your core idea, belief, or the transformation you want to own, right?
Mm-hmm.
Around that center are six different ways to create content.
Yep.
What, okay, what it down here, but they six different ways. And we call them the six doors, right? The first door is to teach it. Help them understand. If your avatar is a woman, help her understand. If it's a man and a woman, help them understand the big idea. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
What is something they need to know? The second door is to challenge it, challenge what they believe,
Mm,
right? It can be the status quo, can disagree with common beliefs, but challenge it. Okay.
mm,
The third one is storytelling or story it. Make the idea real enough through experience. What happened in your life? Or somebody you know? How can you show that as an example in your story? The next one is prove it. Give any evidence, right? The evidence can be through results. It can be your own results. It can be case studies. It can be proof. It can be celebrities. It can be anybody, as long as you have proof. And I'm gonna go through the examples below. I should have went through the examples before, but prove it. The next one is apply it. Show them
mm,
what it looks like in action. Remember, same message, different door.
mm.
When you apply it, what does it look like in action? Did somebody, when they learn this, and oh my God, they've been able to live like this now, or they bought their first home now? Apply it. The last door is discuss it. Start a conversation around it. One message, six doors. You can ask
Amazing.
questions, right? So if you see here, I don't know if you want to give this to people or not, but if we see this in a blog for teach it, examples can be like how it works. What are some core concepts when you're teaching it?
Right.
For challenging it, common myths or unpopular beliefs or opinions. Story
Mhm.
it, personal story, right? Testimonials. Prove it. What are receipts? Give the
Yes.
screenshots, okay?
Yes. Yes.
To apply it, you can do how-tos or behind the scenes or different processes. And then for discuss it, ask open-ended, open loop questions. Those are the same message, six different doors.
Mm.
Hope that helps somebody out there today.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. I know it did. If they're paying attention, you can't help but be helped, you
Okay.
know? So, but before, now listen, but before you start making content, we need more depth in the center because saying, I want to be known for AI is very generic, or I want to be known for marketing, too generic, or I want to be known for leadership. Still, that's a topic. We need to understand what sits underneath it because there's different values underneath. So we're going to build your message spine. You know, what is the most important piece that you are bringing to the table that other people can relate to and really remember who you are based on that spine.
Yeah, so let's get into it. So the message span is your main known for idea. So if you
Mm,
have pen and paper right now, or if you can just, I guess, top of man, think about this. My known for idea. You can think about it when you finish a sentence. I want people to associate me with what?
right. That's
Don't turn it into marketing copy. Don't try to make it catchy. Don't try to make it rhyme. Just make it true.
exactly. Exactly. Just make it true.
Yeah.
And your message spine also has to have what I believe, y'all. So what I believe, finish the sentence. I believe, and what do you believe about the subject matter that you want to be known for? So I believe that real estate agents need to build a business after they get their license, not just place their license with a brokerage.
Oh,
That's
that's
what
a
I
good
believe.
one.
You know, what have your experiences and your work taught you? Well,
Mhm.
that's a very critical statement that you're going to make, and it's going to show your knowledge and your depth, right? Because information may make someone learn from you. Information is good, it's a good thing. So belief helps them remember you, right?
Yes, that is the key right there. Let's talk
Mm,
about what the message span means when people get it wrong. So the
mm,
next one is what most people get wrong, right? So think
mm,
about this statement. Most people think dot dot dot, but I believe dot dot dot. So an
mhm,
example, most people think that you get confident when you after you do something, but I
mhm,
believe that confidence begins with self-trust. I believe that. This
mhm,
is where your point of view begins to really emerge, right? Because if everything you say sounds exact like somebody else,
mm.
there's nothing for your audience to associate specifically with you.
No, because you
Nothing.
end up becoming up just in the muddy water.
Yes.
Hmm. So it's very important. And finally, the change you want, the change I want for her, the change you want, and the change I create. So complete this. After hearing me talk about this, I want her to what? What do you want her to,
Yeah.
what do you want her to
Be
change?
free. Oh man.
Yeah. Is it how she thinks or, how she acts or what she believes, or is it what you want her to stop tolerating?
Yeah,
That's kind of
that
a big one
part.
for women. It's a big one for
Yeah.
women. Your content needs to lead to a path going somewhere.
Absolutely. Let's use WOBIZ as an example, right?
Oh,
So
yes.
we could say that our subject is business, but
Hmm.
business is way too broad.
It is.
We talk about AI, systems, revenue, visibility, community leadership, boundaries. But
Hmm.
underneath all those conversations is a much deeper belief. So
Yes.
our known for idea is building a successful business without sacrificing the whole woman building it.
Right.
What we believe is that success should honor the whole woman.
Hmm.
What most people get wrong is that more hustle, more hours, and more sacrifice do not automatically create a better business.
Or a better life.
Okay? And the change that
Mhm.
we want is we want women to redesign businesses that depend on them into businesses that create freedom, leverage, and more predictable revenue. So that's our
Mhm.
center. And because
Yes,
there's a center, we can talk about different subjects without becoming random.
exactly. You got that.
Let's talk about door one, teach it. Okay. So I kind
Mhm.
of talked about it a little bit, but maybe some people need a little bit more expansion.
I'd
So
say.
let's start building out your content with you. Okay. So door one, teach it. What does your person need to understand about your known for idea? Think about that. Let's say
Mm.
you want to become known for helping women build wealth.
Yeah.
Could teach why earning more doesn't automatically mean you're building wealth, or the difference between income and wealth, or the habit that should come before investing. Now
Hmm.
it's your turn. Think about your two teach it ideas for your content, okay?
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, and don't just watch us tonight. This is a clinic. And in a clinic, we're working, right?
Mhm.
Do the work with us. Come up with those two ideas. And what does she need to understand? You got to get underneath this a little bit. Give yourself a minute. So let's just take a minute,
Mhm.
but not a real minute because we won't keep going.
Right. So
And
door two, let me share the
door
screen.
two,
Let
right?
me, I can have some so I can have a visual while I'm doing this.
Okay.
For door two, challenge it. Ask yourself, what does my audience believe about this that I disagree with?
Hmm.
So, what common advice do you think is incomplete, outdated, oversimplified, maybe even wrong? See, our wealth expert may say a bigger paycheck won't automatically make you wealthy, or
Mm.
budgeting harder isn't always the answer. Now, write down or think about two beliefs that you can challenge.
Yeah. Yeah. So you got them written down yet? Because now I want to speak to the woman who worries that having an opinion means being
Mm,
controversial. A lot of times, I don't know, we just get there. We just go there. I mean, I think we are conditioned to be that. You
yeah,
don't have to attack anybody, y'all. And
say that.
you don't have to manufacture a conflict, which I don't know. I think we can manufacture I mean, we're kind of trained for that too. Like we learn that. But you've lived, right? And you've learned some things. So you've seen some patterns and you're allowed to have a perspective. So don't ever forget that. We all are allowed to have a perspective. And because of it, if you edit every strong belief out of the content so nobody can disagree, you may also edit yourself out of the very thing someone would have remembered about you.
Wow.
So I love that piece because
Mm,
people they don't remember the homogenized.
say that.
They remember the one that stands out. That's why there's a book called The Purple Cow.
I heard that book.
Yes, and it talks just about that. It talks about how being different is really a strength.
The purple cow.
The
Okay.
Purple Cow. Everybody should get that book.
I'm gonna download it
Especially,
today. Awesome.
yes, fantastic book written 20 years ago, but
Okay.
the concepts and principles are still good today.
Got it.
So next, let's talk about door 3, right? Story it. So you've lived, you've witnessed, you've learned, and that makes for these ideas to be real. Maybe it happened to you, or maybe it happened with a client, or maybe it was a mistake altogether, right? Or maybe it was a conversation, or maybe there was one moment when you realized that I don't believe I used to even be what I used to believe anymore. Like what I
Mm,
used to believe is not for real to me now. It's changed. Write down 2 stories or moments connected to your know for idea, known for ideas. Put those 2 ideas down.
so good. So why does story matter, right? This matters even more now because information is everywhere. AI can generate information in 2.5 seconds. Google search can give people information right there.
Yeah.
But your experience, your interpretation, your lesson, your story, those can help turn information into your point of view. And that's
Mhm.
where lived authority becomes part of your brand. Let's talk about door 4, prove it. So ask yourself, what evidence supports what I believe? Maybe it's a result, a case study, a client win. Maybe it's data, a before and after, a screenshot, a lesson from something you've tested, a
Mm,
pattern you've repeatedly seen.
mm,
Instead of constantly telling people, trust me, just trust me, give them something they can see. Write
mm,
down the 2 pieces of proof that you can turn into content like today because you already have it.
mm. Girl, yes, and don't minimize your proof.
Amen.
You got the proof, don't minimize it. You better speak it. And please
Yeah.
don't dismiss your proof because it doesn't sound dramatic enough. Sometimes it's
Mm,
not real dramatic, right? Sometimes it's real simple, right? So women do this all the time. They dismiss themselves because they don't have the big, shiny, noisy story. So it was only one client. That's what they'll say, right?
mm.
It was just a very small win, you know. Um, it wasn't $1 million. Okay. People like that $1 million mark, right?
They
It,
do.
it just wasn't something, it was just something, it wasn't something so important that I just learned this little thing, right?
Mm.
Stop throwing away, oh goodness, stop throwing away the evidence because it doesn't sound flashy enough. The goal is not to impress everybody, y'all.
Mm.
You're not, that's not the goal. The goal is, it is to help the right woman realize she understands the problem that I'm dealing with. It means you're connecting through these screens.
That part. Let's get
Mhm.
into door 5. Apply it. Ask
Yeah.
yourself this. What does this look like in real life or in real business?
Uh,
Show us. Do not tell us. Show us.
yes.
If you teach AI, show the workflow, show the automation. If you
Mm.
teach boundaries, show what's left on your calendar. If you teach leadership, show us how you handle the conversation that went awry.
Hmm.
If you teach sales, show the process. If you teach systems, show what you systematized. Think about that. Man, I say this is so good.
It's
Write
good.
down the 2 ways you can show your idea in action for
Right.
applying it.
Right. And our final door is door 6, right? So we're going to discuss it. And we're going to ask, what conversations can I start around this idea? In other words, can you get a conversation started because other people are interested? See, your audience doesn't always need to just another lecture with you talking at them. Sometimes they need an invitation into the conversation. You could ask, what's the hardest part of this for you? So, you know, uh, what would make it easier? You could say, what have you been told about this that you don't really believe anymore? whatever it is, whatever the subject matter, or which of these two things would you choose, A or B? Finish the sentence. Write down two conversations you could start today that would draw people in and help make you more recognizable.
So good. Now
Mm,
we're turning the camera back on to you. Now count your ideas. You got
mm.
to teach it, to challenge it, to story it, to prove it, to apply it, to discuss it. You now have 12 content ideas.
Yeah.
But notice what we did. We did not brainstorm 12 random subjects. We
Uh-uh.
went deeper into one central idea. And that's the difference between posting content and building an association with your brand.
I
Okay?
mean, this is some good stuff, girl, tonight. I think everybody needs to be paying attention because you know what? It's
Mhm.
free except for your attention. Pay
Yeah,
attention so you can get this.
absolutely. So the complete known for content map looks like a sensor. What do I want to become known for? Your message span. What do I believe? What do most people get wrong? And what change do I want to create?
Mm.
Then the six doors, teach it, challenge it, story it, prove it, apply it, discuss it. This is where you come back when you think, I don't know what to post.
Now
Oh,
you do.
okay.
Now you do. So listen, instead of just asking, what else can I talk about? I want you to begin asking, what else is true about this? Like,
Hmm.
you got to get into it. Like, get into the sauce and the meat and the potatoes and all that. Get into it. That's a completely different question, right? What else can I talk about? It sends you wider. What else is true about this? Sends you deeper. And depth
Mm.
is where your real wisdom starts showing up.
Ooh.
So I just think that's important. That's an important part. Now, let's talk about rapid depth exercise. This exercise is good. It's going to help you to take it deeper, right? Let's practice that right now. Look at the thing you want to become known for. Set a timer for 60 seconds. Y'all
Mm.
got y'all's timers out.
Yeah.
And answer what else is true about this.
Mm. Mm.
Write down everything that comes to mind. Don't, you know, limit it. Open your mind. Things your clients struggle with, things you learned, things that have you've changed your mind about, right?
Mm.
Things you wish other women would understand, things you've seen repeatedly, like you're recognizing patterns,
Hmm.
things no one seems to talk about, like they just don't even want to discuss it. Write the truths. Now go.
Wow. That's a ooh, what else is true about this? I had so many ideas in my mind just by hearing that. Wow. So
Mhm.
turning one truth into six ideas. Now choose one truth from your list. And let's say a truth is most women don't need more time, they need fewer things depending on them. Watch what happens when we run one truth through the six doors. Okay? Y'all ready?
I'm ready. Let's
So
go.
teach it. Three places your business may be unnecessarily dependent on you.
Mm,
Challenge it. You probably don't have a time management problem. Story it. The moment I realized my calendar wasn't my real problem.
mm,
Prove it. How one system gave a business owner 5 hours back every week. Apply it. Here's how I decide what gets automated, delegated, or eliminated. Discuss it. If I gave you 5 hours back every week, what would you do with them? Did y'all catch that? That's one truth,
mm,
six doors, and that is depth, okay? Man, I
mm.
feel like this video needs to be watched by like thousands and thousands of people right now.
Yes, yes.
So the applying the known for filter. Now we need to protect what you're building because tomorrow you're gonna see a trend, you're gonna hear a sound, you're gonna see a dance. Someone's gonna give you
All
a content
shiny
idea.
objects. Hmm.
Right. You're gonna see a viral video. And you're gonna think, I should do that.
Mm,
Before you do, run the idea through the known for filter. The filter asks you three questions. Number one, does this strengthen the association I want to build with my brand? Number two, can I naturally connect this to what I believe or what I know? And question three, will the right woman understand why this belongs on my platform?
Mm,
And if it's a yes, you're good to go.
mm,
If not, you don't have to create it just because it's a good idea. Because good idea and good content can still be the wrong content for your brand.
mhm.
Hello, somebody.
Hello. Yeah. So now go back to those pieces. Go back to the content you looked at the very beginning. And I want you to choose one that feels disconnected from what you want to become, known for, right? Don't
Hmm.
delete it. Don't delete it. Don't beat yourself up over it at all. Not, we're not doing that. Just
Right.
ask, could I have entered that conversation through one of my six doors?
Hmm.
Could you have connected it through a story, maybe a
Ooh.
belief or an example, right? How about a lesson or a question? Sometimes the issue isn't the topic. It's not that the topic is completely wrong or off. Sometimes it simply has no connection back to your center. So you got to know where your center is. So,
Yes. Let's make this actionable real quick. Look at your 12 ideas and choose three different doors. Not three ideas from the same door, three different doors. For example, one challenge it, one story it, one teach it. Circle those three if you writing it down. Those are the next three pieces of content that you're creating. Now don't leave here tonight or whenever you're watching this saying, that was a great clinic. I learned
mm,
something. That's it.
mm,
But you leave knowing exactly what content you're gonna make going forward because it's so simple.
right. It's simple, but it's not easy because people will a lot of times just
Overthink it.
dismiss it, right?
Hmm.
Or they shortcut it, and you can't. You got to really go through the work, right? This is a little bit of work because it's some thinking. And the reason we're asking you to choose three different doors is because we want you to start noticing something. Which kind of content helps your audience connect with you? That's how you notice it.
That part.
Which one starts all the conversations? Which ones get saved or shared, right? Which
Hmm.
one brings someone into your messages where they're asking you questions? Your known for map gives you the structure that you need so that people will remember you.
Mm.
Your audience will give you the feedback and then we learn. So,
Wow. Now let's take it one step further, okay? Look at your six doors. Could one of these become a recurring series? Maybe every Tuesday you challenge your belief. That'd be a good idea, actually. Maybe every Friday you tell a story. Maybe once a week you do what most people get wrong about dot dot dot.
mm,
Or here's what this looks like in real life. Or one thing I changed my mind about. Can y'all is it connecting? See,
yeah,
recurring series create familiarity. They
yep.
also make content easier because you're not reinventing the structure every single time.
Mhm.
Hello,
People kind of know
somebody.
what to expect, right? They have
Yeah.
there's a way. So let's talk about the whole woman connection. And that's what I don't want you to lose. Your content strategy should not become another source of exhaustion for you. We want to respect the whole woman. So waking up every morning thinking, what should I post? That's not it. That's too
Mm-mm.
much mental labor, y'all. Constantly hunting down the trends, trying to figure out what's next. More problems, more headaches, right? Constantly changing direction. Come on, we can't do that. We like to do it, but we can't do
Right.
that. We got to stop that. Then
For
trying to be everywhere. Too much mental exhaustion. We're here to redesign all of that so you understand that you don't have to keep going back and forth and experiencing all this drama. You
real.
should be able to come back to a stronger center and say, this is what I care about. This is what I actually believe.
Mm-mm.
And this is what I want to help her understand. And I have many different ways to enter into that conversation. This is the visibility strategy that can honor the whole woman. Just
Wow.
remembering not to go in these other crazy directions, right? So here's tonight's shift. This is the WOBIZ shift. Your current, and I want you to write this down. Your content doesn't need more direction. It needs a stronger center. So
Yeah,
everything needs to magnetize to that center.
that's a good visual. So
Mm-hmm.
once you have that magnetized center, remember, same message, one message, different door. That's how you stay focused without becoming repetitive or bored with it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So here's your assignment. Over the next week, publish your three selected pieces of content using three different doors.
Mm-hmm.
Then pay attention to comments, shares, saves, questions, all the engagement. Don't only ask, how many views did I get? Ask yourself, did this strengthen the association with my brand that I want people to have with me? That's the bigger question.
Yeah,
So
sure is.
remember, tonight we worked on one area of your business that's own your visibility from our pillar.
Mm-hmm.
But visibility exists inside a bigger business. You might
Mm-hmm.
have a visibility constraint. You might have a systems problem. You may need stronger revenue. You may be
Mm.
carrying just too much. Or maybe you're trying to build the whole thing alone. And that's
Ooh,
why we don't want you guessing at what's actually holding you back in your business, right?
better say that.
Okay.
So, yeah. So listen, we have the WOBIZ Business Diagnostic, and that's why we created it for you. You
Yes.
got to have that WOBIZ Business Diagnostic. What it's going to do is help you really figure out across our 5 pillars: work smarter, own your visibility, build predictable revenue, invest in the whole woman, and zero isolation so that we're not just doing it in secrecy, right?
Yes.
Helps you identify where your business may actually need some redesign. So,
Your next step is very simple. Get your business health score, look at all 5 pillars, and begin noticing where the biggest constraints may actually be. The link will be in the description box below. You could do it in like 5 minutes and you'll get immediate results and all the things in there that you need, okay?
hmm, hmm. So before you leave, tell us in the comments, which door are you opening first? Is it going to be the teaching, the challenge, the story, the prove, the apply, or the discuss? Pick one of them and let's
Yeah.
get started, right?
See, Monday we asked, what do you want to become known for?
And tonight, you build a map to help you actually become known for it, whatever it is.
Yes, so you don't need 12 or 15 random topics.
Mm-mm. You need one meaningful idea, but you need to go deep.
Yes, same message.
Different door, y'all.
So the next time you catch yourself asking, what should I talk about today?
Change that question, y'all, and ask, what else is true about the thing I wanted to be known for?
That's how you create stronger content that makes impact
Hmm. And that's how you become recognizable.
and how you build trust with your audience.
Mm. And that's how you build success that honors the whole woman.
Yes, same message.
Different door.
Yeah, thank y'all for watching. This is the Redesign Clinic. Don't forget to get your diagnostic score and business health score